Production value is up. Walmart Moo is on. I want to piggyback off of the most recent reading I did on this page where I talked about how prayer and action are the recipe to manifestation because it got me thinking of the ways that our minds will get in the way of our momentum. Amongst the collective human experience, there are a few archetypes that we share. Now, the rest of our archetypes are typically personal to us and our experiences throughout life. But one of the ones that we share, and one of the ones that's particularly influential in our lives if we give it power, is the saboteur. Our archetypes work together to shape our experiences, form our thoughts, but it's important that there's an equal power distribution amongst them, and awareness is essential. Saboteur will fear is self-empowerment or change. An example of a way that the inner saboteur will work is when we trade momentum for comfort in the form of procrastination. I think that's one that most of us can relate to. Our intuition typically does not tell us to put something off. Our intuition tells us to tackle something head on, and that's usually a big threat to our saboteur because change that is necessary with the momentum to be in alignment with our highest self often requires some type of sacrifice that we deem to be threatening, whether it be a financial sacrifice or stepping out on a whim and potentially looking like a fool. But the way that we can silence the saboteur is by being aware of the fears that are arising when we think about moving forward. You can ask yourself, what is the saboteur trying to protect me from? So something that I've been asking myself recently, what's the worst thing that could happen if I step out on this whim? Prior to this recording, I did a reading for the collective, and I asked for guidance on how we can all silence our saboteur, take our power back from our saboteur to kind of have that balance within ourselves and align ourselves to our potential and our intuition. And the two cards that I got, the first one being communication, which I thought was very profound because at all times we're communicating with ourselves and we're having this inner dialogue. And if there is an imbalance or an overpowering of fear, you likely will not move forward. Our saboteur is the most comfortable and the most pleased when we're stagnant. So if you can be aware of the thought patterns and the ways that you're speaking to yourself and the fears that are arising and really just question, where is this coming from? Why am I feeling this way? You will restore power from your inner saboteur. And the second card that I pulled is the longevity card. And this one is also equally profound because when you can discover the prayer over your life, yourself, your ideas, your visions, your intuition will tell you the actions that are necessary to take, which will set you up for long-term success.